Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, the strong style nerd, strong style cinephile. So, Ruby Rose is not returning to Batwoman. That much we know. It's been reported. She's not coming back. Now, what are they going to do with the character of Kane for the second season? Let us geek about that for a scant few minutes, because at first everyone assumed they were just going to recast the character. Recasts have been done in comic book related stuff. We had Terrence Howard was replaced by Don Cheadle, arguably. It was an upgrade. You had Edward Norton was replaced by Mark Ruffalo, again, arguably. It was an upgrade. So it's been done. You had Patrick Stewart as, Professor X, Ian McKellen as Magneto, then of course you had James McAvoy as Professor X, and then Michael Fassbender as Magneto. Recast and stuff have happened. It's cool, but that's not what they're going to do, apparently, in Batwoman. According to the latest reports, and people I've seen on Reddit and other message boards are debating whether or not this is actually going to happen, but there's reports that they are going to cast an entirely different character, according to a leaked character descriptor that I guess is being sent out to potential actresses as they come in to read for the role. Describes this kind of messy, clumsy, I'm assuming she's going to have some kind of adorable spin to her character that is apparently nothing like Kane. And it's, if you're going to do that, that's fine. If you're going to recast the character, if you're going to replace Kane as Batwoman, fine. Have the show take place on another Earth. I know it's going to mess up the potential for the crossover that you were going to have in the next year's crossover, because it was going to be, from again what was reported, a smaller crossover with just Superwoman, Batwoman, and possibly Superman taking place on the new Superman Lois show. So if you're going to do that, it's like, my thing was like, alright, have it take place on another Earth, because you made season 1, because it was Ruby Rose's show, it was Kate Kane's show. You made it so much about Kate Kane and the relationships of Kate Kane. You had her relationship with, of course, Bruce Wayne. She's Bruce Wayne's cousin, so that was a whole big part of the thing. Had a relationship with Sophie and the Crows. Her father, Jacob, runs the Crows. Her sister, her stepsister, was, I guess she's her half-sister, was killed by her actual, full-on sister, Alice. You had Alfred's niece. So yeah, that relationship. And then so much of season 1 was about Alice and just Alice-centric, and you're going to lose all of that by replacing the character. And of course, it's how do you do that if Kate Kane's not going to be the character, because you're not going to have Ruby Rose back to pass the torch. So did she just run off like Batman? You're just so, is she gonna are they gonna kill her off in the first episode or something of the second season? It's just, how are they gonna get her in the cowl? Like I said, recasts have happened. I mean, characters have been rebooted and with different characters all the time. There's however many different Flashes. You've had Dick Grayson has been Batman at one point in time. You had John Paul Valley replaced Bruce Wayne for a time when Bane broke his back. I mean, you have Captain America has had substitutions and stands and stuff like that. So people slipping inside someone else's mask has happened all the time. But it's just, how are they going to do it here? And it just, why don't you just recast the character? I mean, if reports are saying that Ruby Rose is having, you can believe what you want, but it's been reported that she's having a hard time adjusting to her life up there in Vancouver, that she was not accustomed to the long hours of television filming, the pressure that comes with that. Of course, Ruby Rose says there's a whole the other side of the story. She's being coy and vague and stuff like that, which is her prerogative to do. She's saying there's a whole other side to this. Is there? Who knows? Again, people just raked Ruby Rose over the coals when she was cast originally for the character. Both folks in the heterosexual community and the LGBT community, there were folks from every walk of life that were raking over the coals for getting cast. That's just comic book fans. That's just the toxic nature of comic book fans, So it is what it is. I think she took that in stride and was good on the show, but just, man, just, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like, part of me is like, well, why don't they just cancel at this point? Why don't you just cancel the show? But then it's like, they renewed it for a second season. You don't want to see people lose their jobs or anything anyway. But it's just like, it's this, having your lead actor walk away after the first season. Just, like, what do you do? Why would you replace and the idea? Well, having somebody walk away from the show is not that bad, not unprecedented. But the idea that you're going to totally swap out the character for somebody else, that's not even necessary. It unnecessarily complicates the show. You don't need to do that. And it's just, I'm really hoping that that's exaggerated, that's just BS, thrown out there by somebody for, clickbait purposes, that they're not stupid enough to sit there and try to just totally just replace the character, the actor. Fine, but keep it Kane, because you built so much stuff through the first season, relationships and plots and just so much story with Kane under the couch. Just take that out, just swap it out, just guts, just everything that you did in season 1, everything, and it's stupid. Unless it takes place on another Earth and you just start fresh, then maybe. But outside of that, it's stupid, and it's just like, you just ensure that the show's not going to get a third season. What show is going to be replacing Batwoman in 2022? That'll be the question. We can already start speculating that right now, because if this is the course of action they're going to take, that's what's going to happen. Just anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. But you guys have to think. Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Yeah. I like Ruby Rose. I have no problem with her like dipping out of the show. I mean, people have their different reasons for doing stuff. Who are we to question when we're not walking in her shoes to know what she's truly going through with whatever brought her to this decision? But the course of action after the fact that the CW is seemingly going to take, that's, I don't know, I can't get on board with that. But anyway, until next time, let us geek.